Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Motivation of the day. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
Let's play a game this called Thumb Partners. In this game, you have to divide it into two groups with one pair from each. Both of you should pick one answer in the choices below the question. So I'll read the question and count 1 to 3, and you have to say your answer. So let's begin. So the first question is North America the third largest continent in the world? Is it true or false? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is true. North America is the third largest continent in the world. So the second question is, it is the largest city in North America. It is in Canada or USA? 1, 2, 3. Yes, you are correct. Canada is the answer.
So the third question is, what is the largest city of North America? Is it Mexico or Texas? That's correct. It's Mexico City. So the fourth question is, what is the biggest island in North America? Is it Jamaica or Greenland? That's correct. It's Greenland. Start. So the fifth question is, what ocean is near North and South America? Is it Pacific Ocean or Atlantic Ocean? You're right, it's Atlantic Ocean.
Hello! Now, North America. The continent of North America is situated on Earth's northern and western hemisphere. Following Asia and Africa in terms of land area, it is the third largest continent in the world, covering approximately 24.7 million square kilometers. In terms of population, it ranks fourth. Canada, Mexico, and the United States are the three largest countries in North America, along with Central American nations and the Caribbean islands. The United States is the most populated country on the continent, followed by Mexico and Canada. North America is known for its cultural diversity, a blend of indigenous cultures, European, African, and Asian influences due to centuries of migration, trade, and exploration. Speaking of its landscapes and climate, North America is famous for its incredible range from polar tundras in the north to tropical climates in the south. This variation in climate also means a variety of ecosystems, including forests, deserts, grasslands, and rainforests, each supporting unique wildlife and plant life. These ecosystems make North America one of the most biodiverse continents, home to countless species of plants, animals, and marine life. There are 23 countries that make up the continent. North America was named after an Italian explorer, Amerigo Vespucci. It covers 16.5% of the Earth's land area. North America is bordered by three major oceans: the Arctic Oceans to the north, the Atlantic Ocean to the east, and the Pacific Ocean to the west, with South America connecting to it in the south. This location allows North America to have a broad range of climates, ecosystems, and natural resources. When it comes to natural resources, North America is incredibly rich. The continent has vast reserves of minerals like iron, copper, and gold. It's also one of the world's leading producers of energy resources, especially oil and natural gas. Agriculture is another strength, with large areas devoted to crops such as corn, wheat, and soybeans, which play an essential role in global food supplies. Forests, primarily in Canada, contribute not only to the timber industry but also help regulate the climate by absorbing carbon dioxide. Overall, North America is a continent of vast physical and economic diversity, supporting a high standard of living and substantial influence in global trade, culture, and politics. Its mix of natural beauty, resources, and cultural heritage makes it a vital and fascinating part of our world.
The northern region, encompassing Canada and Greenland, boasts vast, cold landscapes of tundra, boreal forests, and mountains. Offering stunning natural beauty, its economy relies on resources extraction while its culture blends indigenous tradition with European influence. Next is we have here the western region stretching from the western United States to Mexico's Pacific coast features diverse landscapes ranging from mountains and deserts to forests and coastlines. It's known for its thriving technology and tourism industries, alongside a blend of Native American, Hispanic, and Anglo-American cultures. Third is Central Region, encompassing the central United States. It's characterized by the Great Plains, Midwest, and Mississippi River Valley, with hot summer and cold winter. Its economy thrives on agriculture and manufacturing, while its culture reflects strong community values and a diverse population. Next is the Eastern region, encompassing the eastern United States and eastern Canada, features the Appalachian Mountains and the Atlantic coast with a mix of humid tropical and temperate continental climates. It boasts a diverse economy and a rich culture tapestry influenced by European, African, American, and indigenous traditions. The last one is the Caribbean and Central America regions. Encompasses the Caribbean islands, Central America, and parts of South America, offering stunning beaches, rainforests, mountains, and volcanoes. Its economy relies heavily on tourism and agriculture, while its culture is a vibrant blend of indigenous, European, African, and Asian influence.
Bodies of water: Lake Superior, Lake Ontario, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, and Lake Erie. So Lake Superior. Lake Superior is located in North America on the border between the United States and Canada. It is the world's largest freshwater lake by surface area of 82,100 kilometers. The volume of Lake Superior surpasses that of all the other Great Lakes combined. It is the largest of the five Great Lakes in North America. Second is Lake Michigan, the second largest Great Lake of North America. by volume with just under 1,180 cubic miles of water, and the only one that completely lies within the border of the United States. So Lake Ontario. It is bounded in the north and west and southeast by the Canadian province of Ontario, and on the south and east by the U.S. state of New York. The Canada-United States border spans the center of the lake. It is a home to many unique geographical landscapes. Fourth, Lake Huron. It is renowned for its stunning natural beauty, vast shoreline, and diverse recreational opportunities. It is the second largest Great Lake by surface area of the fifth largest freshwater lake in the world. So the last one, Lake Erie, is the fourth largest lake by surface area of the 5 Great Lakes in North America and the 11th largest globally. It is the southernmost, shallowest, and smallest by volume of the Great Lakes and also has the shortest average water residence time.
So, good morning everyone. I am assigned to tackle the mountains of North America. So, the first mountain that we will discuss today is Mount Denali, also known as Mount McKinley. It is a former official name. It is the highest mountain peak in North America with a summit elevations of 20,310 feet above sea level. It is the tallest mountain in the world from base to peak on land, measuring 18,000 feet with a topographic prominence of 20,194 feet. Next is Mount St. Elias, the second highest mountain in both Canada and US. Stands on Yukon and Alaska border 26 miles southwest of Mount Logan, the highest mountain in Canada. Elevations of 18,008 feet with a prominence of 11,312 feet. So the third one is Mount Foraker. Mount Foraker is a 17,400 foot mountain in the central Alaska Range in Denali National Park. Southwest of Denali, it is the second highest peak in Alaska Range and the third highest peak in the United States. It rises almost directly above the standard of base camp for Denali. On a fork of the Cahinlinta Glacier, also known as Mount Hunter in Alaska Range. The one is Mount Bona. It's one of the major mountains of St. Elias Mountains. In eastern Alaska, it is the 5th highest independent peak in the United States. It's either the 10th or the 11th highest peak in North America. Mount Bona and its adjacent neighbor Mount Churchill are both large ice-covered stratovolcanoes. Elevations of 16,550 with a prominence of 6,900 feet. So the last mountain is Mount Blackburn. So Mount Blackburn is the highest peak in Wrangell Mountains of Alaska in the United States. It is the 5th highest peak in the United States and the 12th highest peak in North America. The mountain is an old eroded shield volcano, the second highest volcano in the US behind Mount Bona, and the 5th highest in North America. It was named in 1885 by Henry T. Allen of the US Army, after Joseph Clay Stiles Blackburn.
These are the top 10 geographical facts about North America. First, there are 23 countries in North America with a total of more than 590 million people living on the continent. Second, Canada is the largest country covering half of the North America. Third, the largest city in North America is Mexico City, the capital of Mexico, with a population of about 9 million, with more than 20 million inhabitants. Mexico City is one of the biggest cities in the world. St. Kitts and Nevis is the smallest country in North America with only 54,000 inhabitants. This island country is located in the Caribbean Sea. Fifth, Greenland is the biggest island in North America. This is also the world's largest island that is not a continent. Greenland is located in the North Atlantic Ocean. Sixth, the longest river of North America is Missouri River. The Missouri River flows through 7 states of United States of America. Denali in Alaska, USA is the highest mountain in North America with about 6,190 meters and 20,310 feet. It is located in the Alaska Mountain Range. Lake Superior is the largest of the Great Lakes in the USA. This lake is big as Austria. Lake Superior is shared by Canada and the United States. It is also considered the largest freshwater lake by area in the whole world. In the Death Valley National Park, you will not only find the lowest point in North America with 86 meter and 282 feet below sea level, but this is also the hottest and the driest national park in the USA. Fun fact, did you know there is no landlocked country in North America?
So the top 10 countries with the most tourism influx is first one is United States of America or USA. It is probably one of the most attractive countries and multiple factors have increased its popularity among tourists. Its natural wonders, artificial marvels, national parks, theme parks have made it a popular name for tourism. The top tourist attractions in the USA span coast to coast, including Hollywood, California, Carolina Beach, North Carolina, Pennsylvania Dutch Country, Salem, Massachusetts, Miami, Florida, Times Square, New York, Las Vegas, Nevada, Union Station, Washington, D.C., and the National Mall, Washington, D.C. So the second country is Mexico. Tourism is a significant contributor to the Mexican economy. Locations in and around Mexico City are a major draw. The capital's historic center and the ruins of Aztec city of Teotihuacan were designated UNESCO World Heritage Sites in 1987. Well-known beach resorts such as Acapulco and Puerto Vallarta have been surpassed in popularity by Cancun, Cozumel, and Cabon San Lucas. Thanks to the development of resorts and regional airports, Mexico's ancient Maya sites including Chichen Itza and Uxmal in Yucatan and Tulum in the Riviera Maya draw many visitors. So the third country is Canada. Canada has a large domestic and foreign tourism industry, the second largest country in the world. Canada's wide geographical variety is a significant tourist attractor. Much of the country's tourism is centered in the following regions: Toronto, Montreal, Quebec City, Vancouver, Whistler, Niagara Falls, Vancouver Island, Canadian Rockies, British Columbia, and Okanagan Valley, Churchill, Manitoba, and the National Capital Region of Ottawa-Gatineau. The large cities are known for their culture diversity as well as many national parks and historic sites. So the fourth country is Bahamas. So Bahamas has a glorious chain of more than 700 islands in the Atlantic Ocean. The Bahamas is situated southeast of Florida and is made of landscapes that beach lovers dream of. When you can sight miles of powdered sand and 50 shades of blue in the waters, you know you have entered this magnificent palace or place with the countless things to do and places to visit in Bahamas. The top attractions in Bahamas, Grand Bahama, is the Elbow Cay, Pirate Museum, Paradise Island, Andros, Exuma Cay's Land and Sea Park, Ardostra Gardens, Zoo and Conservation Park, Long Island's Downtown and Bay Street National Art Gallery of the Bahamas. So the fifth country is Cuba. Cuba is famous for its diverse natural beauty and iconic Spanish colonial architecture. Much of the country's history is well preserved in its cities, but even behind dilapidated exteriors is a culture bursting with life. We've collected a list of the things to see and do in one-of-the-kind country, the places to visit in Cuba. We have Havana, Trinidad, Vinales Valley, Varadero Beach, Santiago de Cuba, Fosterlandia, El Malecon, and many more.
So next is Puerto Rico. It is a popular tourist destination due to its stunning beaches, rich culture, and natural wonders. The island's beaches like Flamenco Beach and Playa Negra attracts visitors looking to relax and surf. San Juan offers historic sites such as the El Morro and San Cristobal forts, showcasing Puerto Rico's unique blend of Spanish, Taino, and African influences. Nature lovers are drawn to El Yunque, Natural forests. The only tropical rainforest in the U.S. natural forest system. So, and the island's famous bioluminescent bays. Additionally, Puerto Rico's vibrant festivals like salsa music and convenience for U.S. travelers add to its appeal to top travel destination. So next is Jamaica. It's a popular tourist destination known for its beautiful beaches, vibrant culture, and reggae music. The island's beaches, such as Negril 7 Mile Beach, attracts visitors looking to relax, swim, or snorkel in crystal clear waters. So, Jamaican culture is rich and inviting, with DJ music icons like Bob Marley contributing to its global appeal. So, visitors also enjoy the island's lush natural landscapes, including the Blue Mountains and Dance River Falls, where they can hike, explore waterfalls, and experience unique local flora and fauna. Additionally, Jamaica's friendly people, lively festivals, and flavorful cuisines. So next is Panama. It is a popular tourist destination known for its unique blend and modernity and natural beauty, as well as a strategic location as a global crossroads. The Panama Canal, a marvel of engineering, draws visitors worldwide who came to witness the famous canal locks in action and learn about its history. Beyond the canal, Panama offers diverse landscapes, from vibrant rainforests and pristine beaches to mountain regions like Bukway, perfect for hiking and coffee tours. So the capital city, Panama City, is known for its modern skyline, lively nightlife, and the historic Casco Viejo district, filled with the colonial architecture and charming cafe. So, with its rich biodiversity, warm climate, and welcoming culture, Panama provides fascinating experience for travelers. So next is Guatemala. Is a popular destination for tourists due to its rich cultural heritage, stunning natural landscapes, and ancient ruins. So, the country is home to impressive Mayan archaeological sites like Tikal, where visitors can explore centuries-old pyramids surrounded by dense jungle. Guatemala's vibrant indigenous culture is also a major attraction, with colorful markets and towns like Chicastaño and the traditional Mayan crafts, textiles, and festivals. Like Atitlan, a breathtaking lake surrounded by volcanoes and charming villages, offer a peaceful escape and opportunities for hiking and exploring local culture. So additionally, Guatemala's colonial city of Antigua is famous for its cobblestone streets, so historic architecture and lively atmosphere, making it must visit for travelers. So next is Costa Rica. Is a famous tourist destination known for its stunning natural landscapes, rich biodiversity, and dedication to environmental conservation. The country is a home to lush rainforests, beautiful beaches on both the Pacific and Caribbean coasts, and the numerous national parks, such as Manuel Antonio and Corcovado, where visitors can experience unique wildlife like sloths, monkeys, and exotic birds. Adventure seekers are drawn to Costa Rica's outdoor activities including zip lining, surfing, whitewater rafting, and hiking volcanoes like Arenal. So Costa Rica is also committed to sustainable tourism, making it a top choice for eco-conscious travelers. With its warm climate, friendly locals, and emphasis on pura vida, or the pure life, Costa Rica offers welcoming and memorable experience for visitors.
So let's talk about the 10 famous countries in North America. So, the first country is the USA, which also known as the United States of America. It is located at the middle latitude of the continent. It includes the state of Alaska at the northwestern extreme of North America and the island state of Hawaii in the middle Pacific Ocean. The conterminous states are bounded on the north by Canada, on the east by the Atlantic Ocean, on the south by the Gulf of Mexico, and on the west by the Pacific Ocean. The United States is the fourth largest country in the world, with an area of almost 3,800,000 square miles, or 9,840,000 square kilometers.
So next is the French Quarter. It is located at New Orleans, Louisiana. So the French Quarter is the oldest neighborhood in New Orleans and is famous for its vibrant nightlife, historic buildings, and Creole culture. The quarter is also renowned for its jazz music scene, Mardi Gras celebration, and electric mix of French, Spanish, and African influences. So let's proceed to the top 10 attractions of North America. First attraction is the National Mall. It is located at Washington, District of Columbia. So the National Mall is the large park in the heart of Washington that stretches from the U.S. Capitol to the Lincoln Memorial. So it is famous for being home to several iconic monuments and memorials, such as the Washington Monument, the World War II Memorial, and the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. The mall serves as the site for national celebrations, rallies, and events like the annual 4th of the July fireworks. So the second attraction is the Niagara Falls. It is located at New York State, or border between New York and Ontario, Canada. So Niagara Falls is one of the largest and most spectacular waterfall system in the world, drawing millions of visitors annually. It consists of 3 waterfalls: Horseshoe Falls, American Falls, and Bridal Veil Falls. So the falls are known for their stunning beauty, thundering water, and as a popular site for honeymooners and adventure seekers. So the fourth attraction is the Statue of Liberty. It is located at New York City. It is a symbol of freedom and democracy. So the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the United States in 1886. It stands as one of the most recognized monuments globally and serves as a symbol of hope and welcome to immigrants arriving to Ellis Island in New York City. So the next attraction is the Old Faithful. It is located at Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming. So Old Faithful is one of the world's most famous geysers, known for its consistent eruption approximately every 60 to 110 minutes. So it shoots boiling water up to 180 feet in the air, making it one of the park's most recognizable landmarks. So Yellowstone was the first national park in the world and it's famous for its geothermal feature. Next is Mount Rushmore. It is located at Black Hills, Keystone, South Dakota. So Mount Rushmore is the colossal sculpture carved into the granite face of the mountain, depicting the faces of 4 U.S. presidents, which is George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. So it symbolizes the nation's history and democratic ideals and is one of the most visited monuments in the U.S. So the next attraction is the Strip. It is located at Las Vegas, Nevada. So the Las Vegas Strip is the world-famous stretch of road known for its bright neon lights, luxurious resorts, casinos, entertainment venues, and its global destination for nightlife, gaming, extravagant show. So the Strip is home to iconic hotels like the Bellagio, Caesar Palace, and the Venetian. So the next attraction is the Grand Canyon. It is located at Arizona. So the Grand Canyon is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, known for its immense size and breathtaking geological formation. So it is carved by the Colorado River and offers awe-inspiring views of red rocks formations and cliffs. So the canyon is 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and more than a mile deep. So the next attraction is the Walt Disney World. It is located at Orlando, Florida. So the Walt Disney World is the most visited vacation resort in the world, offering 4 theme parks, which is the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney Hollywood Studios, and the Disney Animal Kingdom. So it is known for its magical experiences, family-friendly attraction, and beloved Disney characters. So the last attraction is the Golden Gate Bridge. It is located at San Francisco Bay, California. So the Golden Gate Bridge is the internationally recognized symbol of San Francisco and is considered one of the engineering wonders of the modern world. So it completed in 1937. It spans the Golden Gate Strait, connecting San Francisco to Marin County. Its striking Art Deco design and vibrant orange red color make it one of the most photographed bridges in the world.
So let's proceed to the flag. The national flag of the United States, often referred to as the American flag or the US flag, consists of 13 horizontal stripes alternating red and white, with a blue rectangle in the canton bearing 50 small, white, 5 pointed stars arranged in 9 offset horizontal rows, where rows of 6 stars alternate with rows of 5 stars. The 50 stars on the flag represent the 50 US states, and the 13 stripes represents the 13 British colonies that won independence from Great Britain in the American Revolutionary War.
So, the capital of the USA is the Washington, D.C., or formerly the District of Columbia, and commonly known as Washington or D.C. So, the city is on the Potomac River across from Virginia and shares land borders with Maryland to its north and east. It was named after George Washington, the first president of the United States. The district is named after Columbia, the female personification of the nation. So the United States dollar is the official currency of the US and its territories. The demo name for someone from the United States is American. English is the national language of the United States. So Christianity is the largest religion in the US, comprising about 63% of the population, including 43% Protestant, 20% Catholic, and smaller groups like Mormons 2% and Eastern Orthodox 0.5%. So the religiously unaffiliated atheists, agnostics, and spiritual but not religious make up 26%. So Judaism accounts for 2%, Islam for 1%, and Buddhism and Hinduism each represent around 0.7%. So other smaller religions including Sikhism and Scientology make up about 1%, while indigenous religions are practiced by less than 0.1% of the population. So let's proceed to the arts of the USA. So the first art is the American Gothic. It is a 1930 painting by Grant Wood in the collection of the Art Institute of the Chicago. A character study of a man and a woman portrayed in the front of a home. American Gothic is one of the most famous American paintings of the 20th century and has been widely parodied in American popular culture. So next is the Starry Night. Is an oil-on-canvas painting by the Dutch post-impressionist painter Vincent van Gogh, painted in June 1889. It depicts the view from the east-facing window of his asylum Rome. It Saint Remy de Provence, just before sunrise, with the addition of the imaginary village. It has been in the permanent collection of the Museum of Modern Art in the New York City since 1941, acquired through the Lillie B. Bliss bequest, widely regarded as Van Gogh's magnum opus. So the Starry Night is one of the most recognizable painting in Western art. So next is Les Demoiselles d'Avignon. Was painted in 1907 and is the most famous example of Cubism painting. In this painting, Picasso abandoned all known form of representation of traditional art. He used distortions of female body and geometric forms in an innovative way, which challenged the expectation of paintings will offer idealized representations of female beauty. It also shows the influence of African art and Picasso. So the beliefs of values, they have freedom, individualism, pragmatism, voluntarism, and mobility. And let's talk about the Festival of the USA, which is first is the Mardi Gras in New Orleans. It's a vibrant, world-famous celebration that marks the end of the carnival season before Lent. It takes place each year on Fat Tuesday, the day before Ash Wednesday, but festivities often begin weeks earlier. The event is known for its elaborate parades, colorful costume, beads showing, king cakes, and lively jazz music. So next is the Aloha Festival. It is an annual celebration held in Hawaii, USA, that showcases the rich cultural traditions, history, and spirits of the Hawaiian Islands. It typically takes place every September and features a wide array of events, including traditional music and dance performances, hula competitions, parades, and artisan markets. So the festival serves as a vibrant expression of Hawaiian culture, offering both locals and visitors the opportunity to experience the warmth and hospitality of the Aloha spirit. So the event also emphasizes the importance of community, with activities that promote cultural education, environmental sustainability, and preservation of Hawaiian traditions. So the last is the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, held annually in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It is one of the largest, most popular hot air balloon festivals in the world. It takes place every October, attracting thousands of visitors from around the globe to witness the vibrant spectacle of hundreds of the hot air balloons taking to the sky. So the event features breathtaking mass ascensions where dozens of polar balloons launch simultaneously, creating a stunning visual display. So let's proceed to the notable people in the United States of America. So first is George Washington. He was a founding father of the United States, military officer, and a farmer who served as the first president of the United States from 1789 to 1797. Appointed by the Second Continental Congress as a commander of the Continental Army in 1775. So Washington led patriot, pursued a victory in the American Revolutionary War, and then served as the president of the Constitutional Convention in 1787, which drafted the current constitutions of the United States. So Washington was thus become commonly known as the father of his country. So next is Thomas Jefferson. He was an American statesman, planter, diplomat, lawyer, architect, philosopher, and a founding father who served as the third President of the United States from 1801 to 1809. He was the primary author of the Declaration of the Independence following the American Revolutionary War and before becoming president in 1801. So Jefferson was the nation's first U.S. Secretary of State under George Washington, and then the nation's second vice president under John Adams. So Jefferson was the leading proponent of democracy, republicanism, and natural rights, and he produced formative documents and decisions of the state, national and international levels.
So the country that I was assigned was Canada. So Canada is a country in North America. It's 10 provinces and 3 territories extended from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean and northward into the Arctic Ocean, making it the world's second largest country by total area with the world's longest coastline. Top 10 tourist attraction. So the first one is Niagara Falls. So Niagara Falls is a 3 waterfalls at the southern end of Niagara, Georgia, spanning the border between the province of Ontario in Canada and the state of New York in the United States of Canada. Next is Stanley Park, public park in British Columbia, Canada, that makes up the northwestern half of Vancouver's downtown peninsula, surrounded by waters of bordered into an English Bay. Next is Notre Dame de Basilica, a minor basilica of Catholic Church in the historic Old Montreal district of Montreal in Quebec, Canada. Next is CN Tower, concrete communications and observation tower in Toronto, Canada. Next is Banff Gondola, 700 meters in elevations gain later. Find yourself on summit of Sulphur Mountain above the town of Banff. From here, the Alpine is yours to discover. Next is St. Lawrence Market. It's a major public market in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's located along Front Street East and Jarvis Street in the St. Lawrence neighborhood, downtown of Toronto. Next was Old Quebec, a historic neighborhood of Quebec City in Canada. Next was Granville Island. It's a peninsula and shopping district in the Fairview neighborhood of Vancouver, British Columbia. Canada across Falls Creek from downtown Vancouver under the south end of Granville and Street Bridge. Next is Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. So, the aquarium has 5.7 million liters of water habitats from across the world. The exhibit holds for more than 20,000 exotic sea and freshwater specimens from more than 450 species. Next was Butchart Gardens. It's a group of floral display gardens in Brentwood Bay, British Columbia, Canada, located near Victoria on Vancouver Island. The gardens receive over 1 million visitors each year. The flag of Canada. So the meaning of the flag of Canada symbolizes hope and prosperity, as well as peace and tranquility and neutrality. The capital of Canada is Ottawa, that located in the east of southern Ontario near the city of Montreal in the US border. Currency of Canada is Canadian dollar. The most spoken language in Canada is English. 85% of people in Canada can speak English. The demonym of Canada is Canadian. Famous art of Canada is The Death of General Wolfe, The Jack Pine, Pavane, and Pavane. Famous festivals in Canada. First is Winterlude. Winter is an annual winter field held in Ottawa, Ontario, and Gatineau, Quebec. Winterlude is run by the Department of Canadian Heritage and was started in 1979. The event is one of Ottawa's most important tourist draws, attracting hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. It's Canada Day celebration. It is celebrated with parades, displays of the flag, the singing of the national anthem of Canada, and fireworks. When July 1 falls on a Sunday, the holiday is observed on the following day. Next was Jazz de Montreal. The Festival International de Jazz de Montreal is an annual jazz festival held in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. The Montreal Jazz Festival holds on 2004 Guinness World Record as the world's largest jazz festival. Notable people of Canada. First is Elon Musk. Is a businessman and investor known for his key roles in the space company SpaceX and automotive company Tesla. Next is Alexander Graham Bell, was a Scottish Canadian-American inventor, scientist, engineer who is credited with patenting the practical telephone. He was also a co-founded American Telephone and Telegraph Company in 1985.
Hello! Now let's move on to Mexico, a vibrant country known for its rich culture, colorful festivals, and beautiful landscapes. Mexico is located in North America, bordered by the United States to the north, the Pacific Ocean to the west and south, and the Caribbean Sea and Gulf of Mexico to the east. Mexico has a diverse geography that includes beaches, deserts, mountains, and jungles, making it one of the most ecologically diverse countries in the world. With a population of over 130 million people, Mexico is the 10th most populous country globally. Now let's move on to the top 10 tourist attractions of Mexico. First is Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza is an iconic Mayan archaeological site on the Yucatan Peninsula, home to the famous pyramid El Castillo. It's one of the new 7 wonders of the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Visitors come to see its impressive ruins and learn about ancient Mayan civilization. Next is Cancun and the Riviera Maya. Known for stunning beaches, Cancun and the Riviera Maya attract visitors with turquoise waters, lively resorts, and exciting nightlife. The area also offers cenotes and ancient Mayan ruins in nearby Tulum. It's a perfect mix of relaxation and adventure on Mexico's Caribbean coast. Next is Mexico City. Mexico City, the capital, is rich in culture, history, and art. With landmarks like the Zocalo and the Palacio de Bellas Artes, the city is known for its museums, bustling markets, and street food. It's a lively urban experience that combines the old and the new. Next is Tulum. Tulum is famous for its seaside Mayan ruins, stunning beaches, and eco-friendly vibes. is a scenic destination compared to Cancun, popular among those looking for relaxation and history. Tulum's combination of nature and archaeology makes it truly unique. The next is Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan is an ancient city near Mexico City known for its pyramids of the sun and the moon. It was once a major center of the pre-Columbian civilization. Visitors can climb the pyramids for breathtaking views and a sense of Mexico's ancient history. Cozumel. Cozumel is a top destination for snorkeling and diving due to its stunning coral reefs and marine life. The island also offers beautiful beaches and a relaxed tropical atmosphere, perfect for water sports lovers and a nature enthusiast. Next is Guanajuato. Guanajuato is a colorful colonial city known for its narrow alleys and charming plazas. The city is home to Romantic Alley of the Kiss and the famous Mami Museum. Guanajuato's historic and cultural vibe attracts many visitors. Next is Copper Canyon. The Copper Canyon, often compared to the Grand Canyon, offers stunning landscapes in northern Mexico. A popular way to explore is by the El Chepe train, which provides scenic views. It's a nature's lover's paradise with deep canyons and rugged beauty. Next is Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta is a picturesque beach town on the Pacific coast with sandy beaches, a scenic boardwalk, and lively art galleries. Visitors can enjoy whale watching, local markets, and outdoor activities. It's a great spot to experience Mexico's coastal charm. And lastly, Oaxaca. Oaxaca is known for its incredible indigenous culture, traditional cuisine, and colorful festivals. The region celebrates the famous Dia de los Muertos with unique tradition and artistry. It's a top destination for those wanting a deep dive into Mexican culture. Now let's take a look at the flag of Mexico. The Mexican flag is a tricolor of green, white, and red with the country's national emblem, a golden eagle perched on a cactus while eating a snake, right in the center. The colors of the flag represents important values. Green stands for hope, white for purity and unity, and red for the blood of those who fought for independence. The capital of Mexico is Mexico City, which is also the country's largest city. Mexico City is one of the oldest and most culturally rich cities in the Americas, with a history that dates back to the Aztec civilization. The currency used in Mexico is the Mexican peso, abbreviated as MXN. The peso symbol is, so it can look like the dollar sign used in the United States, but it's a different currency altogether. In terms of language, Spanish is the official language of Mexico, and Mexico is the most populous Spanish-speaking country in the world. Additionally, there are 68 recognized indigenous languages spoken by various groups across the country, reflecting Mexico's cultural diversity. People from Mexico are referred to as Mexicans, which is the demonym for the country. Religion is an important part of Mexican life, with the majority of Mexicans being Roman Catholic. However, there is also religious diversity, with smaller communities practicing Protestantism, Judaism, and indigenous spiritual traditions. Moving on, we have here the iconic arts of Mexico. First is The Man at the Crossroads by Diego Rivera. Originally commissioned for New York's Rockefeller Center, this famous mural reflects Rivera's visions of the future, depicting technology, politics, and social issues. Next is The La Catrina by Jose Guadalupe Posada. This famous skeleton's figure dressed in European clothing is a satirical portrayal of Mexican society, particularly assessing class inequalities. La Catrina has since become an iconic symbol of a Dia de los Muertos and Mexican identity. As for the beliefs and values of Mexico, family, respect, and community are central. Mexican place a high value on family ties, often celebrating family gatherings and supporting each other across generations. Respect for elders and strong social connections are also core values, along with the pride in Mexican heritage and traditions. Mexico is famous for its festivals, with some of the most iconic being El Día de los Muertos o Day of the Dead and El Cinco de Mayo. El Día de los Muertos is perhaps the most famous internationally. It's a time when families honor their deceased loved ones through beautiful altars, sugar skulls, marigold flowers, and gatherings. Next is Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo commemorates the Mexican victory over French forces at the Battle of Puebla. Now, Mexico has produced many notable people who have had a major impact on arts, politics, and culture. Some of the most recognized figures include Frida Kahlo, the renowned painter famous for her self-portraits that explores identity, suffering, and Mexican culture, and Diego Rivera, an influential muralist. So, in conclusion, Mexico is a country with deep-rooted traditions, rich cultural expressions, and strong values of family and community. Its history, festivals, and notable people continue to shape its identity and influence the world. And that is Mexico.
So now we're going to talk about Cuba. So Cuba has a land area of 109,884 square meters. Cuba is the largest country with a land area in the Caribbean. As observed on the physical map of Cuba, Cuba's land is relatively flat, flowing gradually into hills, including a few hills of limestone, shown to the right. It is also surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean, Cayman Trench, Gulf of Mexico, Straits of Florida, and the Caribbean Sea. So what is Caribbean? So physiographically, the Caribbean region is a mainly chain of islands surrounding the Caribbean Sea. To the north, the region is bordered by the Gulf of Mexico, the Straits of Florida, and the northern Atlantic Ocean, which lies to the east and northeast. To the south lies the coastline of the continent of South America. So now we're going to talk about the top 10 attractions in Cuba. So the first attraction is the Playa Varadero, also referred to as the Playa Azul Blue Beach. It is a resort town in the province of Matanzas, Cuba, and one of the largest resort areas in the Caribbean. Varadero Beach is rated one of the world's best beaches in the TripAdvisor's Traveler's Choice Award since 2019. Ranking at number 9 as of January 2024, common activities include fishing and excursions to Matanzas, Cardenas, and the Peninsula de Zabata. Second attractions in Cuba is the Old Havana. With its narrow streets and overhanging balconies, is the traditional center of much of Havana's commerce, industry, and entertainment, as well as being a residential area. It is richly endowed with historical buildings representing architectural styles from the 16th century through the 19th century, covering some 3 square miles and using the harbor or Old Havana includes Spanish colonial structures, towering Baroque churches, and building to neoclassic style, as well as commercial property and less pretentious homes on the fringes. So the third attractions in Cuba is the Valle de Vinales. The Vinales Valley is encircled by mountains and its landscape is interspersed with dramatic rocky outcrops. Traditional techniques are still in use for agricultural production, particularly of tobacco. The quality of the cultural landscape is enhanced by the vernacular architecture of its farms and villages, where a rich multi-ethnic society survives, illustrating the cultural development of the islands of the Caribbean and Cuba. So the next attraction is the Playa Pilar. Playa Pilar is located in Cayo Guillermo, one of the keys of the Cuban province, Ciego de Avila, and is one of the most beautiful beaches in the Cuba and the Caribbean. It looks like a virgin beach surrounded by enormous dunes that reach up to 16-meter high and the palms that gives an even more paradisical appearance. It is known for its fine sand, its calm turquoise and crystal waters, and a seabed with a coral barrier that gives visitors the chance to enjoy its beautiful and colorful marine fauna, just as if it were an aquarium. So the old square Plaza Vieja, designed in the 1559, is the most striking plaza in Havana from an architectural point of view. It is located in Old Havana and in the Cuban Baroque coexist with the Art Nouveau. Inspired with the Gaudian style, however, after a thorough rehabilitation, modernist architectural elements are mixed with the colonial buildings, giving life to a remarkably beautiful plaza. Originally, the square was known as Plaza Nueva and was used for military exercise, carnivals, proclamations, and whatever the social wishes of the time. Later, it is used an open-air market known as Reina Cristina. Nowadays, it is dotted with restaurants, cafes, bars, and even beer gardens, a great place to stop on your way through Old Havana. So the sixth attractions is El Malecon. So Old Havana have made the city's heart and soul, but to the Cubans, it is El Malecon. Technically speaking, El Malecon is a 5-mile-long boulevard that stretches along the water with Havana Bay on the side and the edge of the Old Havana. Vidado and the Central Havana on the other hand, depending on where you are. But metaphorically speaking, El Malecon is a both meeting point and a place of refuge for locals looking to catch a breath of fresh air after a long day or night. Playa Paraíso. Playa Paraíso is a beach hotel for families, groups, events, wedding, and honeymoon, in which guests can enjoy immense natural beauty, fine sandy beaches, and turquoise waters. Come and enjoy one of the most beautiful beaches in Cayo Coco, the fourth largest island in Cuba. Ideal for sunbathing, enjoying water sports, and cultural activities with your family, or relaxing and admiring the fascinating seabed. Fosterlandia. Seemingly dreamed up from the child's imagination, Fosterlandia enhanced the travelers with their masterful designs and rainbow hues. Walking through this wildly mosaic neighborhood is a vibrant and colorful journey. Each house boasts its own unique style and personality, just like the residents. Murals and mosaic creates landscape and narratives, and the designs become more and more concentrated as you enter the heart of its close-knit fishing community. Multicolored tiles paint the area, coating bus stops, gates, homes, public squares, and office buildings. A textured archway in the heart of this artistic maze signals your arrival to the main attraction in Fosterlandia, the creator's home where the magic began. So the ninth attraction is the Fabrica de Arte Cubano. So La Fabrica de Arte Cubano, known logically as La Fabrica de Arte or FAC, is an art gallery and club in Havana, Cuba. The Fabrica's gallery and stage were established inside of a former cooking oil factory and has since gained notoriety as one of Havana's premier nightclubs and art galas. Several news outlets has described the factory as a symbol of Cuba's accelerating opening to the world. So the 10th attraction in Cuba is the Cayo Blanco. Cayo Blanco is an islet located near Varadero on the northern coast of Cuba. It is named for the fine white sand of its virtually untouched beaches. This small inhabited island and its coral reef offers a beautiful environment for diving. Not only does the coral reef stand out, but the Cayo Blanco is surrounded by mangroves. These are the habitat of numerous species of fauna such as numerous birds, the Cuban iguana, and the strange black coral which is at risk of extinction. So this is the flag of Cuba. So in the 19th century in New York City, anti-Spanish Cuban exiles under the leadership of Narciso Lopez adopted a flag suggested by the poet Miguel Turbin Talon, three blue stripes representing three military districts of Spanish-dominated Cuba and two white stripes symbolizing the purity of the patriot cause. The red triangle stood for strength and constancy, but it may also have reflected Masonic influences. Triangles are Masonic symbols for equality and were found in a number of other flags in the former Spanish Empire. The white star in the triangle stood for independence. Lopez carried this flag in the battles at Cardenas 1850 and the Pleiades 1851. Although the battles were unsuccessful, these were the first times the flag was raised in Cuba. So the capital city in Cuba is Havana. It is a major port and a leading commercial center of Cuba. It is also constitutes one of Cuba's 15 provinces, or the city of Havana. The city is located on La Habana or Havana Bay on the island's north coast. It is the largest city in the Caribbean region and has one of the great treasuries of historical colonial preserves in the Western Hemisphere. So the currency in Cuba is the Cuban peso. In Spanish peso cubano, the code is CUP, also known as Moneda Nacional, is the official currency of Cuba. So for the demonym of Cuba is Cubans or Cubanos in Spanish. So the language in Cuba is Spanish. It's the principal language of Cuba. Although there is no local dialects, the island's diverse ethnic groups have influenced speech patterns. Africans in particular have greatly enriched the vocabulary and contribute somehow the nasal accent and rhythmic intonations that distinguish contemporary Cuban speech. So this is the religion of Cuba. So the religion of Cuba is Roman Catholic. About 1/5 of Cubans are non-religious. The total number of adherents to Santeria, Cuba's main religious movement, is unknown but may include between 1/2 and 1/17 of the population. The Santeria religion includes many traditions of West African, mainly Yoruba, origin, notably praying to Orishas, divine emissaries, many of which have been formally identified with Roman Catholic saints. The Cuban government is not known to have placed extraordinary restrictions or Santeria, perhaps because of the religion's apolitical focus and its organization in small groups rather than large consecration and hailing of its political revolution. So the second art in Cuba is sculptures and wood carving. By far the most common crafts in the country, woodwork is achieved by Cuban artisans in a surprisingly masterful fashion. Some artisans sell directly, some others entrust direction to relatives who can sell them even on their porch, or in an arts and crafts market. Some of those local Cuban craft markets are well known. And the third art in Cuba is the papier-mâché. Papier-mâché or papier-mâché mask. Faithful to their influential African origin, Cubans also produce varieties of masks. The most utilized technique is a papier-mâché, or a composite of paper, pulp, and starch. Many masks represent carnival-esque motifs, whereas most of them represent African traditions. Some masks are also carved in wood, which can be recognizable by their sensibly heavier weight. So the fourth arts in Cuba is the general souvenirs. Besides painting, sculptures, and masks, creativity explodes in many commercial creations. Statement jewelry, small cars made of wood cans, t-shirts celebrating their political or musical icons, the very popular Cuban license plates, home and kitchen accessories such as ashtrays, wooden spoons, and salad bowl, and etc. So the Cuba's values and beliefs are: Cubans like to be friendly to locals as well as visitors In fact, they view generosity, kindness, and willingness to be hospitable as very highly valued qualities. So here are the festivals in Cuba. So the first festival in Cuba is the Havana Carnival, or the Carnaval de la Habana. Havana Carnival is one of the most famous and eagerly anticipated festivals in Cuba. Held in August, this festival transforms the streets of Havana into a spectacle of a paradise, music and dances. Revelers don elaborate costumes, and the air is filled with the rhythms of salsa, rumba, and conga. The Malecon Havana's iconic seawall becomes the center of festivities, with floats, street performers, and food stalls offering traditional Cuban delicacies. This is a must-visit for anyone wanting to immerse themselves in the Cuban culture. So the second festival in Cuba is Santiago de Cuba Carnival, or the Carnaval de Santiago de Cuba. Santiago de Cuba, known as the cradle of Cuban music, hosts of one of the most country's historic and vibrant carnivals. Taking the place in late July, the Santiago de Cuba Carnival is renowned for its Afro-Cuban roots, featuring energetic conga lines, dazzling costumes, and the thunderous beats of the drums. Carnival celebrates the city's rich cultural heritage and includes the Feast of Santiago Apostol and a religious procession honoring the city's patron saint. So the next festival in Cuba is the Fiesta del Fuego, or the Festival of Fire. Fiesta del Fuego, also known as the Festival of the Caribbean, is held in Santiago de Cuba in early July. This weekly-long festival celebrates the diverse cultural traditions of the Caribbean and Latin America. It features colorful parades, traditional music and dances, performance, arts exhibitions, and religious ceremonies. The highlight of the festival is the burning of the devil, a symbolic ritual to cleanse the city of negative energies. It's a vibrant display of unity and cultural exchange. Romerias de Mayo is the fourth festival in Cuba. Romerias de Mayo is a unique festival held in the city of Holguin every May. This cultural festival celebrates traditional and contemporary art forms, including music, dance, theater, and visual arts. Artists and performers from across Cuba and other countries come together to participate in parades, concerts, and exhibitions. The festival origins date back to religious pilgrimage, but has evolved into a vibrant celebration of creativity and cultural heritage. So the fifth festival in Cuba is the Festival del Habano. Cigar aficionados should not miss the Festival del Habano. Held annually in Havana in February, this festival is dedicated to the world-famous Cuban cigar, bringing together tobacco enthusiasts, experts, and industry professionals. Attendees can participate in tours of tobacco plantations, cigar factories, and seminars in cigar production. The festival also features gala dinners, cigar tastings, and the prestigious Habanos Awards, celebrating excellence in the world of cigar. The last festival in Cuba is the Las Barandas de Remedios. Las Barandas de Remedios is one of Cuba's oldest and most traditional festivals. Celebrated in the town of Remedios every December, this festival dates back to the 18th century and features elaborate floats, fireworks, and street parties. The town's two neighborhoods, El Carmen and San Salvador, compete to create the most spectacular displays, resulting in a dazzling show of lights and music. It is a festive and friendly rivalry that brings the community together in celebration. This is Jose Marti Perez, apostle of the Cuban independence, born to Spanish parents. His childhood was split between Cuba and Spain. From an early
Jamaica is an island country of the West Indies. It is the third largest island in the Caribbean Sea after Cuba and Hispaniola. Jamaica is about 146 miles long and varies from 22 to 51 miles wide. It is situated some 100 miles west of Haiti, 90 miles south of Cuba, and 390 miles northeast of the nearest point of the mainland, Cape Garcias Adios, on the Caribbean coast of Central America. The Blue Lagoon's name was changed after the Brooke Shields movie. The Blue Lagoon was filmed there and became popular in 1980. Since then, the new Blue Hole, also known as Island Gully Falls or Secret Falls, has been commercialized and become one of Jamaica's most popular nature attractions or tourist attractions. 7 Mile Beach is renowned stretch of coastline in Negril, Jamaica, known for its pristine sand and crystal clear turquoise waters. Its name originates from its approximate length, though it is actually closer to 5.5 miles. The beach has been a popular tourist destination for the decades, attracting visitors with its stunning natural beauty and vibrant nightlife. The Martha Bree River is a popular rafting destination in Jamaica, located in Trelawney about 10 kilometers south of Falmouth. The river is named after a nearby village, Martha's Bree, and it is known for its rafting and water supplies. The name is a corruption of Rio Mater Bueno, a story about the Tiano witch who was tortured by Spanish settlers to reveal a hidden gold stash. She changed the water's course, killing the Spanish and blocking the treasure's entrance. East Falls is a stunning natural attraction in Jamaica, located in south-central region of the island. The falls were discovered in the 18th century by a British explorer, Captain East, who named them after himself. Over the years, the falls has become a popular tourist destination known for their beauty, tranquility, and adventurous activity they offer such as swimming pool, cliff jumping, and zip lining. Rose Hall Great House is a Jamaican Georgian plantation house now run as the Historic House Museum. It is located in Montego Bay, Jamaica with a panoramic view of the coast. Through to be the one of the country's most impressive plantation great houses, it had fallen into ruins by the 1960s but was then restored. The museum showcases the slave history of estate and the legend of the White Witch of Rose Hall Great House. Blue Mountains. The Blue Mountains is a mountainous region in New South Wales, Australia, located on the western outskirts of Greater Sydney. It borders Sydney's main metropolitan area and it's part an extensive mountainous area associated with a Great Dividing Range. The region bounded by the Nepean and Hawkesbury River, Cox River, and Lake Burangurang and Colgan and Kolo rivers. The Blue Mountains Range comprises mountains and plateau escarpments extending off the Greater Dividing Range. It is bounded by the Great Western Highway, Main Western Railway line, and the proposed Blue Mountains Tunnel. The range forms the watershed between Cox River and Cruz and Wolgan Rivers and contains the Explorer Range and Bell Range. The Bob Marley Museum is the tourist attraction in Kingston, Jamaica, dedicated to the reggae musician Bob Marley. The museum is located at 56 Hope Road, Kingston, and is Bob Marley's former place of residence. It was home to the Top Gong Reggae record label which was founded by the Wheelers in 1970 and 1976. It was site of the failed assassination attempt on Bob Marley. It was converted into a museum in 1986 by his wife Rita Marley after his death. Rick's Cafe was founded in 1974 by Richard Harshman when Negril was a sleepy fishing village. Rick's Cafe added another breathtaking attractions and became the first public bar and restaurant in the area. It was still remains the place to catch a magnificent view of the Jamaican sunset. Greenwood Great House, located in Jamaica, has a rich history dating back to the 18th century. It was originally built as a sugar plantation, and its ownership has changed hands several things throughout the years. The house has undergone several renovations and restorations, and today stands as a testament to the island's colonial past. Dunn's River Falls, located in Jamaica, was the site of the 1557 Battle of Las Correras. The falls, fed by calcium carbonate and travertine deposits, are considered a living phenomenon with one of the few travertine waterfalls directly emphasized in safety. So this is the flag of Jamaica. The sun shines at the land is green and the people are strong and creative. In the symbolism of the colors of the flag, black depicts the strength and creativity of the people, gold the natural wealth and beauty of sunlight, and green hope and agricultural resources code for use of the Jamaican flag. Kingston is the capital city of Jamaica. The southeastern shoreline of Jamaica curves inwards and creates a sheltered nook for the capital city of Kingston, the largest city of chef seaport of Jamaica. Kingston extends along the coast of Caribbean Sea at the base of the Blue Mountains. Currency of Jamaica, the Jamaican dollar. The demonym for Jamaica is Jamaican. The term refers to citizens of Jamaica and their descendants in the Jamaican diaspora. The majority of Jamaicans are of sub-Saharan African descent with smaller population of Europeans, Indians, Chinese, and people of mixed ancestry. The Jamaica's official language is English, but they also speak Jamaican or Patois or Patois. Protestantism is a branch of Christianity that emphasizes justification of sinners through faith alone, the teaching that salvation comes by unmerited divine grace, the priesthood of all believers, and the Bible as the sole infallible source of authority for Christian faith and practice. Negro Aroused is a 1935 structure by Edna Manley that symbolized the search for a new social order and a new consciousness of self, race, and nationhood in Jamaica. It's considered a key work in Jamaican art history and one of Manley's most iconic and powerful pieces. Cervical, a stylized aluminum structure by Jamaican artist Ronald Moodley that depicts Savakau that Carib god and storms and thunder. The structure is located outside the Caribbean Institute for Health Research. The structure's abstract parrot shape is a based on God's heron incarnation and the account of the bird hits and Savacal's later transformation into a star. The design of the structure was also used as the Carib War bird on the flyleaf of the journal Savacal. Beliefs and values. The people value family and often carry great respect for their older relatives, including their aunties and uncles, and they can also be very protective of their mothers. As such, much of their lifestyle and ways of life revolve around working as family and doing their best to show them that they are valued. Carnival: Jamaica Carnival represents an authentic impression of the island's spirit. Carnival celebration in Jamaica started in 1990s, thanks to a musician named Byron Lee. Byron Lee wanted to bring some of Trinidad's, the birthplace of Caribbean Carnival, celebration to the islands. The Reggae Marathon held annually in Negril, Jamaica, begun in 2005 as a way to promote the island's tourism and culture. It has grown into a major international event, attracting runners from all over the world who come to experience the unique combination of running and reggae music. Louise Simon Bennett, also known as Miss Lou, was a Jamaican poet, actress, and folklorist who played a significant role in promoting Jamaican language and culture. She was a strong advocate for the use of Jamaican, and her work helped to raise its status as a legitimate form of expression. Bennett was also a talented actress, known for his comedic performance and her ability to connect with other audience through her storytelling and her warm personality. Usain Leo Bolt, born in Jamaica, is a retired sprinter widely considered the greatest sprinter of all time. He holds the world records in 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4 times 100 meters relay. He has won 8 Olympic gold medals, a flip unmatched in sprinting history, and it is known for his exceptional speed and charisma.
Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic is a nation in the islands of Hispaniola. It is bounded by Haiti on the east and consists primarily of the rugged mountains with fertile valleys. Dominican Republic is a vibrant Caribbean nation known for its stunning beaches, lush mountains, rich cultural heritage, and warm hospitality. So top 10 tourist attractions in Dominican Republic. So first, the Punta Cana is a tropical paradise in the Dominican Republic renowned for its pristine beaches, luxurious resorts, vibrant nightlife, and endless opportunities for water sports, golfing, and eco-adventures. Second, Santo Domingo, the capital of the Dominican Republic and is a historic city and UNESCO World Heritage Site, and iconic landmarks like the first cathedral in the Americas and Alcazar de Colon Palace. Next, Puerto Plata, a charming coastal city in Dominican Republic. La Romana, a picturesque coastal town in Dominican Republic, is known for its beautiful beaches, vibrant culture, and historic charm. Next, Samana, a scenic peninsula in the Dominican Republic, boasts breathtaking natural beauty featuring stunning waterfalls, pristine beaches, and tropical forests. Next, Lake Enriquillo, the largest lake in the Dominican Republic and the Caribbean, is a vast saltwater lake and wildlife sanctuary home to crocodiles, flamingos, and other unique species situated in the dramatic landscape of rugged mountains and desert. Next, Las Terranas, Columbus Park, Faro e Colon, Santo Domingo Este. So next, capital of Dominican Republic. So capital of Dominican Republic is Santo Domingo. Currency. The currency of the Dominican Republic is Dominican peso. Next, language. Language is Spanish. Demonym, Dominican Quisqueya. Religion. The religion of the Dominican Republic is Roman Catholic, and approximately 80% of the population identifying as a Catholic. The country celebrates numerous Catholic holidays and traditions. Next, arts. Arts characterized by vibrant colors, dynamic rhythm, and rich cultural heritage, showcasing the country's African, Spanish, and indigenous influences. Next, Festival of Dominican Republic. So the Festival of Dominican Republic is Dominican Carnival or Carnaval Dominicano. Is a vibrant celebration held annually in February or March. Notable people. So Juan Pablo Duarte. He is a father of the nation. Dania Ramirez is a talented Dominican actress born on November 8, 1979 in Santo Domingo. She's known for her versatile roles in TV shows and films. Religion, Christianity. Beliefs and values, courtesy and hospitality.
Next country that I will discuss is Haiti. Haiti, officially the Republic of Haiti, is a country on the island of Hispaniola, the Caribbean Sea, east of Cuba and Jamaica, and south of the Bahamas. It occupies the western 3/8 of island which is shares with the Dominican Republic. Tourist attractions in Haiti. First is Citadel La Ferry is the largest fortress in Americas. Haitians call it 8th wonder of the world, and if you make the hike, you'll see why. Next is Sans Souci Palace. The Palace of Sans Souci or Sans Souci Palace was the principal royal residence of Henry I, King of Haiti, better known as Henri Christophe. Next was Basin Bleu. Basin Bleu is a natural water site located 12 kilometers northwest of the city of Jacmel. In the southeast department of Haiti, it is a series of 3 pools along the Petite Riviere de Jacmel. Next is the National Pantheon Museum. The Museo du Pantheon National Haitien is a museum featuring the heroes of independence of Haiti, the Haitian history and culture. Next is Labadie. Labadie is a private resort located on the northern coast of Haiti, within the arrondissement of Cap Haitien in the North Department. Next is Cocoye Beach. Cocoye Beach is the most relaxing beach in Haiti, located Petit Gulf 3rd Communal Section, dropped by Champagne Bill Fond. Next is Saot Maturin. Saot Maturin is a waterfall in Haiti, located in Camp Perin. The source of stream of waters comes from the river de Cavelion. Next is Notre Dame of Cap Haitien Cathedral. Also known as Haitian Cathedral is the name that receives a temple affiliated to the Catholic Church that is located in the city of Cap Haitien, in the department of the north in the Hispaniola Island, in the north of Caribbean country of Haiti. So the flag of Haiti is based off the French flag and signifies the union of Haitian people. The blue represents the black Haitians while the red represents the mulatto Haitian. The capital of Haiti is Port-au-Prince. The city of Port-au-Prince, founded in the 18th century, is the capital of Haiti. The city is built on 16 hills and overlooks the bay of the same name, which makes it the biggest seaport in Haiti. The currency of Haiti is the Haitian gourd. The religion of the Haitians is Catholic, Roman Catholic. Beliefs and values of Haiti. Haiti has no official state religion. Haitians are proud of their religious liberty. Protestantism, Catholicism, and Voodoo are the 3 major religions practiced in the country. Famous paintings in Haiti is Haitian Market Scene, drawn by paint by Jean-Élie Brisson. Second one is His Children 1970 Oil on Board, paint by Pilom Obin. Third one and the last one is Haiti Libre 1980 Oil on Canvas, painted by Ernst Loizor. Famous festivals in Haiti. First is Jacmel Carnival. Haiti has more than one reason to celebrate on New Year's Day. January marks the day that country gained independence from France after more than 300 years of colonialism. Second one is the Carnival. Haitian Carnival is a celebration held over the several weeks leading up to Mardi Gras or Shrove Tuesday. It is an electrifying expression of color and community which sees locals adorned in kaleidoscopic costumes and parading the streets. Last one is Rara. Rara is a series of music festivals in Haiti which are held numerous times over the Lenten period. They involve native Haitian instruments including bamboo trumpets, drums, bells, and maracas. Songs are always performed in Haitian Creole and typically celebrate the African ancestry of the Aaron Haitian masses. Notable people of Haiti. First one is Wyclef Jean. Second is Antenor Fermin.
So now let's talk about Guatemala. So Guatemala, country of Central America, the dominance of an indigenous culture within its interior uplands distinguishes Guatemala from its Central American neighbors. The origin of the name Guatemala is indigenous, but its derivation and meaning are undetermined. Some hold that the original form was Aquaduzmalan, indicating an Aztec rather than a Mayan origin, meaning land of trees, and others hold that it is derived from Guhatasmala, meaning mountain of vomiting water, referring no doubt to such volcanic eruptions as one of that destroyed Santiago de los Caballeros de Guatemala, now Antigua Guatemala, the first permanent Spanish capital of the region's Capacencies General. So now, here is the top 10 attractions in Guatemala. So the first attraction is the Acatenango volcano. So Acatenango is a stratovolcano in Guatemala, close to the city of Antigua. It is a part of the mountain range of the Sierra Madre. The volcano has two peaks, Pico Mayor, highest peak, and Yipocapa, with 300 and 818 meter, which is also known as Tres Hermanas, Three Sisters. Acantenago is joined with Volcania de Fuego, and collectively the volcano complex is known as La Horqueta. So the second attraction is the Semuc Champe. It is a natural monument in the department of Alta Verapaz, Guatemala, near the Kichi Maya town of Lakin. It consists of a natural 300-meter limestone bridge under which passes the Cahabon River. Atop the bridge is a series of stepped turquoise pools, a popular swimming attraction. The name Semuc Champe is from the Kichi language, meaning where the river hides under the earth. The best and most popular way to see the Semuc Champe is from the El Mirador viewpoint. Through it is a roughly 45 minutes hot, uphill jungle hike from the parking area. The views into the valley are unparalleled. Although it can be difficult to get to, Semuc is becoming more and more popular with travelers. So the third attraction is the Tikal City. In a ceremonial century of the ancient Maya civilization, the largest urban center in the southern Maya lowlands. It is 9 miles in the northern lake of Petén Itzá, and it is one of the northern part of the region of Petén. Guatemala, in a tropical rainforest, Ozaktun, a smaller Maya city, was located about 12 miles to the north. The Tikal ruins are the central attractions of the Tikal National Park, which was established in the 1950s and designated an UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1979. So the fourth attraction is the Pacaya volcano. So Pacaya volcano is an active complex volcano in Guatemala, which first erupted approximately 23 years ago and has erupted at least 23 times since the Spanish conquest of Guatemala. It rises to an elevation of 2,552 meters or 373 feet. Pacaya is a popular tourist attraction. It is even the home to the popular Guatemala Impact Marathon, which pioneered the use of running route across the lava field created by the 2010 eruption and supports the local communities through runners endeavoring to complete the challenge. It lies 30 kilometers, 9 miles southwest of Guatemala City and close to Antigua. The volcano sits inside the Escuintla Department. Volcano boarding is also a practice on the craters of Pacaya. So the fifth attraction is the Paseo Cayala. So the Paseo Cayala neighborhood in Guatemala City is a model of open and economically resilient development in a city gate of development. Estudio Urbano and Leon Kier won a 2021 CNE Charter Award in the neighborhood district. In corridor category, many developments in Guatemala City, Guatemala are gated, and the new town of Cayala sets a different example, one of welcome and openness to all citizens. The growing town with 350 shops, 650 residents, and a major civic buildings and institution revives the architectural identity of the region. The Central Plaza looks like it could have been built 100 years ago. So the sixth attraction is a chocolate museum in Antigua, Guatemala. Offers one of the best ranges of overall experiences for those who love everything chocolate related. One of the biggest highlights is there's a free tour where you can learn all about cacao beans and pods. It is an experience that is perfect for the visitors of all ages. There are also 3 workshops visitors can enjoy, including one where you can make chocolate from the bean. You can also enjoy a mini workshop if you're short on time. Another popular workshop lets you learn how to make the ganache required for shelled bonbons and truffles. So the seventh attraction is the Lake Atitlan. Lake in southern western Guatemala, it lies a spectacular setting in the central highlands about 5,128 feet or 1,563 meters above sea level. The lake, 149 feet and 320 deep, is 12 miles long and 6 miles wide, with an area of 49.3 square miles. It occupies a valley dammed by volcanic ash. On its borders are 3 cone-shaped volcanoes, Atitlan, Toliman, and the San Pedro. The shores of the picturesque square lake are dotted with Indian villages. The main towns along the lake, including Panajel, Atitlan, San Lucas, are popular with anthropologists and tourists. The lake is located about 19 miles or 145 kilometers by road west of Guatemala City. Caquichel and Sujutil Maya make up about 9/10 of the population in the surrounding area. So the next attraction, or the eighth attraction, is the La Aurora Zoo. The Parroquia Zoological La Aurora is a zoological park in Guatemala City. It is one of the largest urban green spaces in the city. The zoo has different areas where animals from Asia, the Americas, and Africa can be observed. The zoo was founded in the 1924 in the southern part of the city as a part of a huge entertainment area then called Parque Reforma, featuring several museums, parks, and hippodrome. Later, with the conversion of a small airfield into Laura International Airport, the park was greatly diminished in size. The remains of an ancient viaduct can be found in the park's vicinity. La Aurora Zoo was founded in 1924 and in So the ninth attraction is the Casa Santo Domingo Museum. It shows the furnishings and decorative objectives that were originally used in the sacristy that hosted Pope John Paul II on his last visit on Guatemala. The distribution of the space is a replica of the sacristy. This biographical museum contains personal pieces of Nobel Prize for Literature. A bust of the writer by Manolo Gallardo is displayed in the garden. Personal pieces of the master as well as prizes, trophies, and diplomas that were awarded by different Guatemalan institutions. Photos of the artist from childhood to adulthood are also on display. It contains ample spaces for national and foreign artists to show their most recent work in temporary exhibits of 3 to 6 months. So the last attraction is the Cerro de la Cruz, formerly known as the Cerro del Machen. Is a small mountain that we can find near the city in Antigua, Guatemala. Its current name due to the cross that guards the city. The hill has an altitude that allows you to see the colonial city of Antigua, Guatemala in all in its splendor. From its top, you can perfectly see the entire city, its streets and avenue, its main square in the center, and its all other buildings that includes churches, convents, house, and cobblestone streets. All this makes the view take a breath away. Around it, there's a forest, and the place has a rest area where tourists and local visitors sit to appreciate the view and their stay at the place. So the capital city in Guatemala is the Guatemala. So the currency of Guatemala is the Guatemalan quetzal. So the demonym of Guatemala is a Guatemalan or Guatemaltecos. In Guatemala, a demonym is used to distinguish its inhabitants and identify their region of origin. The term Guatemalacos refers to the people who were born in Guatemala, have lived there for some time, or have familiar roots in the country. So the language of Guatemala is Spanish, is the official language of Guatemala. Guatemalan Spanish is a local variant of the Spanish language. So the religion of Guatemala is Christianity has dominated Guatemalan society since its Spanish colonial rule, but the nature of Christian practices in the country has changed in the recent decades. So here are the arts and crafts in Guatemala. So the arts and crafts in Guatemala are weaving, baskets, pottery, wood carvings, and many other handmade crafts are very popular in Guatemalan culture. They are also known for their colorful textiles, many of which are woven using in the ancient art of backstrap loom weaving. So here are the festivals in Guatemala. So the first festival is the Carnival. The Carnival holiday is celebrated in February in the week leading up to the Lent. Guatemala Carnival is much warmer and more family-friendly than carnivals held in Brazil. The most noteworthy examples are held in the southwest region of the Rizal Hill in the Caribbean coast city of the Living Stone. So the second festival in Guatemala is Fiesta de Santiago or Antigua Fair. Town fairs are a long-standing tradition in Guatemala, with most held on the day of town's patron saint. Antigua holds its fairs, the festival on Santiago St. James, on July 25th. This Guatemalan festival is marked by processions, concerts, folkloric dancing, and carnival rides. So the third festival in Guatemala is the Fiesta de Santo Tomas. The town fair of the Chichicastenango extends from December 14th to the 21st. During their celebration, young men test their strength and bravery by climbing a pole known on the Palo Volador. Upon reaching to the top, they spin back to the earth on the ropes. Nativity scenes, handmade Christmas ornaments, and the processions known as posadas add to the festival atmosphere. So here are the notable people in Guatemala. So the first picture, that is Rigoberta Menchú. She is arguably the most famous woman in Guatemala and has devoted her life to raise awareness of the hardships of the indigenous Guatemalans face. Her best-selling book, First, Rigoberta Menchú, showed the world the atrocities of the Guatemalan Civil War, 1960 to 1996. And in 1992, she won the Nobel Peace Prize for her activism and social justice work. She is the founder of WINAC, Guatemala's first indigenous political party, and has run for president 2 times in 2007 and 2011. So the second notable people is Felipe Antonio Bosch Gutierrez. He is listed as a past president of the Committee of Agriculture, Commerce, Industry, and Finance Association on their website. He is listed as a past president of the Industry Chamber of Guatemala on the latter's website. According to the Guatemalan newspaper Diario La Hora, Bosch is one of the original director member who created Plan Vision de País, which is an inter-institutional initiative effort to create long-term development plan for the country.
So let's proceed. The country of Panama. So the country of Panama, it is located at Isthmus of Panama, the narrow bridge of the land that connects North and South America, embracing the isthmus and more than 1,600 islands of its Atlantic and Pacific coast. So, the tropical nations is renowned as the site of the Panama Canal, which cuts through the midsection, so it is equally well known as the natural beauty for its diverse plant and animal life, including hundreds of birds, 3 species, and for its vibrant music and cultures. So let's proceed to the top 10 attractions of the Panama. So first is the Panama Canal. So it's perhaps the most famous and iconic attraction, renowned for its engineering marvel that connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, opened in 1914, and is crucial for global maritime trade, with approximately 12,000 ships transmitting annually. Visitors can learn about its fascinating history and watch ships pass through the Miraflores locks, making it a must-see for everyone interested in engineering and world history. So let's proceed to the second attraction, which is the Casco Viejo. So it is the historic district of the Panama City. It is famous for its colonial architecture and vibrant atmosphere. This UNESCO World Heritage Site, founded in 1673, boasts cobblestone streets, historic churches, plazas, and picturesque views, and blending history with modern-day culture. It is known for its lively art scene, cafes, and nightlife, making it a popular destination for tourists looking to explore Panama's rich cultural heritage. So, the next attraction is the Panama Viejo, the archaeological remains of the original Panama City, founded in 1519. So the site, destroyed by pirates in 1671, offers a glimpse into the city colonial past with ruins, its walls, plazas, and churches. This site holds great historical value and attracts those interested in Panama's early history and the Spanish colonial period. So next is Coiba National Park. So it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is famous for its exceptional marine biodiversity and pristine environment. So it is located in the Pacific Ocean. The park includes both islands and surrounding marine ecosystem, offering one of the best destinations for snorkeling, diving, wildlife watching, and particularly for divers looking to explore rich coral reefs and encounter marine life like whales and sea turtles. So next is Doreen National Park, also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is one of the Central America's largest rainforests and it's an incredible spot for ecotourism. So the park is renowned for its biodiversity, housing diverse wildlife such as jaguars, exotic birds, and monkeys. And it's a popular destination for those interested in experiencing remote, untouched nature, and its dense jungle and significant role in preserving indigenous cultures make it both natural and cultural treasures. So next is Portobello and San Lorenzo fortifications. It is famous for the colonial military history, built to defend the Panama from pirate attacks. This historic site, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offers a fascinating glimpse into Panama's role in the Spanish Empire. So, the fortifications also provide spectacular views of the Caribbean Sea, making them a popular spot for both history buffs and photographers.
So next is the La Amistad International Park, Sherbrooke, Costa Rica. It is famous for its incredible biodiversity and importance in conservation. It is located in the Talamanca Mountains. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home for numerous bird species, including the resplendent quetzal, and offers opportunities for hiking, ecotourism, and birdwatching. It's a haven for nature lovers and those looking to explore one of most biologically rich areas in Central America.
So let's proceed to the Soberania National Park. It is located near the Panama Canal. It's famous for its bird-watching opportunities and rich tropical ecosystems. With over 500 species of birds, including toucans and parrots, so the park's proximity to the Panama City and trails like the famous Pipeline Road make it an easily accessible natural wonder, offering a peaceful retreat into the tropical rainforest. So next is Metropolitan Natural Park. For those seeking a green escape within the Panama City, Metropolitan Natural Park is a hidden gem. This urban park, known for its diverse wildlife and tropical forests, offers hiking trails and spectacular views of the city's skyline. It is particularly popular for bird watching and wildlife encounters, including sloths and monkeys, providing an oasis of nature in the heart of the city. So the last is the Cunayala. It is famous for its breathtaking beauty and vibrant indigenous culture. The archipelago of 365 islands is known for its crystal clear water, white sandy beaches, and abundant marine life, making it perfect for spot for snorkeling, sailing, and cultural immersion. So the Guna people, who still maintain their traditional way of life, welcome visitors to experience their unique costumes and way of living, making the island an unforgettable destination. So let's talk about the flag of the Panama. So it is divided into 4 equal rectangles. The top quadrants are white, hoisted, with the blue 5-pointed stars in the center and plain red. So the bottom quadrants are plain blue, hoisted, and the white with the red, five-pointed stars in the center. The blue and red colors are the main political parties, conservatives and liberals respectively, and the white denotes peace between them. The blue stars stands for the civic virtues of purity and honesty, and the red star signifies authority and law. So, Panama City is the capital city of the Republic of the Panama, a large city located at the central part of the country and facing the shores of the Pacific Ocean. It is a key part of the country and a large commercial center known for its location at the southern entrance of the Panama Canal, right between two continents, the South America and North America. So the city is an area of about 106 square miles, and the downtown area can be found in the southwestern part of the metropolitan zone. Panama City is one of the largest cities in the Central America and is located about 340 miles east of the city of San Jose in Costa Rica, as well as about 470 miles northwest of the city of Bogota, the capital of the Colombia.
So the currency of the Panama is the balboa, and along with the United States dollar, one of the official currencies of Panama. It is named in honor of the Spanish explorer and conquistador Vasco Núñez de Balboa. The balboa is subdivided into 100 centésimos. The people in the Panama is called Panamanian. So let's proceed to the language of the Panama. So Spanish is the official dominant language. About 93% of the population speak Spanish as their first language. Many citizens who hold jobs at international levels or at about corporation speak about English and Spanish. It's about 14% of Panamanians speak English. So, Roman Catholic is the religion of the Panamanian. It's about 3/4 of Panamanian. The number of Protestants grew rapidly in the 20th century, especially among Pentecostal churches. This is also a long-standing Protestant tradition within the African population or Bocas del Toro province and among Indian groups and West Indian immigrants. 3 synagogues serve the Jewish population. Some Panamanians practice the syncretic religion Santeria, a combination of Roman Catholic and traditional West African beliefs and customs. Panama's constitution guarantees freedom of worship. So let's proceed to the arts of the Panama. First is the mola or molas. It is a handmade textile that forms part of the traditional women clothing of the indigenous Kuna people from Panama and Colombia. Their clothing includes the pattern wrap skirt and a red yellow headscarf, a leg bed, and a gold nose ring, and earrings in addition to the mola blouse de l'honneur. So let's proceed to the Panama hat. Although commonly called Panama hat in English, but the hat has its origin in Ecuador. When the Spanish conquistador arrived in Ecuador in 1526, the inhabitants of its coastal areas were observed to wear the brimless hat that resembled a tauque, which was woven from the fibres from the palm tree that the Spaniards came to call Paja Toquela or Toquela straw. Beginning in the early middle 1060s, hat weaving involved at a cottage industry along the Ecuadorian coast as well as in small towns throughout. So, their beliefs and values, the family is all important and machismo is a way of life for most men, and Catholicism is prominent. As such, several of the country's holiday and several festivals to the related religion. So let's proceed to the Festival of the Panama. Panama's most sizable festival is Carnival. During the 4-day preceding Ash Wednesday, which falls in February or March, towns throughout Panama revel in dancing, music, food, and drinks. It is one of the largest and rowdiest festivals in Latin America. So next is Sobresaltos Dance Festival. This is a funky urban music festival held in the Panama City, in the old district of the city called Casco Antioquia. It is one of the outdoor festival and features contemporary performances and art installation around the district. It is held in December every year. Second festival is Bokway Jazz and Blues Festival. It's the mountainside, town, and coffee-growing region is home to this annual music festival held in March. It has grown in recent years and is now on the map for international tourists, artists who play jazz and blues music. The town of Boquete provides an ambient feel. So the notable people in Panama, first is Arnulfo Arias Madrid. He was a Panamanian politician, medical doctor, and writer who served as the president of Panama from 1940 to 1941, and again it from 1949 to 1951, and finally for 11 days in. So second is Hilario Zapata. He is a Panamanian former professional boxer who competed from 1977 to 1993. He is a world champion in two weight classes, having held in the WBC light flyweight title twice between 1980 and 1983, and the WBA flyweight title from 1985 to 1987.
Belize is a country in Central America. It used to be called British Honduras but changed its name in 1973. Belize is the only English-speaking country in Central America. Caye Caulker is a small coral island has some of the best scuba diving spots in Belize. Zunantanich is an archaeological site in western Belize, near in the Guatemala border. Acton Tunichil Moknal, also known locally as ATM, is a cave in Belize, a geographical site that includes skeletons, ceramics, and stoneware. Secret Beach is the best beach to spend the day swimming, relaxing, eating, drinking tropical drinks, and enjoying some sun. The Belize Zoo is a tropical education center, was founded in 1983 by Sharon Matola. It is a home to more than 175 animals of about 48 species, all native to Belize. Shark Ray Alley offers you the rare opportunity to snorkel beside stingrays, sharks, and turtles. The Great Blue Hole is a large marine sinkhole off the coast of Belize. It is a circle-shaped hole with around 318 meter and 1,043 feet across and 124 meter and 407 feet deep. The Green Iguana Project is a conservation program undertaken by San Ignacio Resort to protect endangered iguanas in Belize. Enjoy the Ho Chan Marine Reserve, part of the world's second largest barrier reef. Admire a wealth of marine life and corals. Caracol is one of the largest Maya sites, has a agricultural field, and numerous cave mountains. So this is the Belize flag. The capital of Belize is Belmopan. The currency of Belize is Belize dollar. Belize demonym is Belizean. English is the official language of Belize, but most of the population also speaks Creole, and many of Belizeans are multilingual. In Belize, Christianity is the most common religion. This is the famous arts in Belize. Most Belizeans are Christian, so they believe family is important and that elders should be respected. Carnival in Belize is a collective expression of Maya, African, and European influence. A nation celebration where everybody is welcome, a large street parade filled with music, dance, and colorful costume. This festival is for the local artists showcasing the Belize culture. Jamal Michael Barrow, known by his stage name Shine, is a Belizean rapper and politician. He is the leader of the opposition in the Belize House of Representatives and the leader of the Belize United Democratic Party. George Cato Price was a Belizean statesman who served as the head of government of Belize from 1961 to 1984 and 1989 to 1993. He was the first minister and primer under British rule until independence in 1981, and he was the nation's first prime minister after independence that year.